Hey philosophers! Today, I'll walk you through Philosopher Harry Frankfurt's account of desire, will, and what constitutes the essence of a person. Now, think of something you want to do right now. Wait, no. You're watching this right now, so what do you want to do after watching this? Come up with a response while the intro runs. Did you think of one? Okay. For me, after filming this video, I want to go do some exercise. But the fact that I have this desire doesn't mean I don't have conflicting ones. For example, I actually also want to play League. Can you think of conflicting desires for yourself? In Frankfurt's account, any desire that can be expressed as I want to X, where X is an action, is called a first-order desire. Now, of all the first-order desires that I have, conflicting or not, at least one of them will become actualized. Say that I end up exercising. Then, as opposed to my other regular first-order desires, my first-order desire to exercise becomes my will. In other words, a will is an effective first-order desire. So far, I talked about first-order desires, but there are also what Frankfurt calls second-order desires. I want to X when X is a first-order desire is a second-order desire. In other words, a second-order desire is wanting to have a certain first-order desire. You can have a first-order desire for something, but not have a second-order desire for it. For example, I want to play League, but I don't want to play League when I'm busy. I'd rather that first-order desire didn't exist. For the opposite case, take Frankfurt's example of a physician with patients addicted to a certain substance. The physician may want to experience the desire that the patients have in regards to the substance, because he believes it will give him a deeper understanding of his patients. In this case, he wants to take the substance. In other words, he has a second-order desire to take the substance. However, this doesn't mean that he also has a first-order desire to take the substance. When the substance is actually brought to him, he could instinctively go, no, yuck, I don't want to take it. That stuff is not healthy for me. This shows that you can want to have a certain first-order desire, but not actually have that first-order desire. But, Frankfurt says, in order to want a certain first-order desire to be your will, meaning you want it to be effective and move you into action, you must already have that first-order desire. It is only if you already want to do something that you can want that desire to be a motive for your action. Have you noticed that this is a special kind of second-order desire? Yes, it is. It is the key concept that we've been building towards.
Yay!
Wanting a certain first-order desire to be one's will is called a second-order volition. And according to Frankfurt, having second-order volition is essential to being a person. Someone can have first-order desires and even second-order desires, but not second-order volition. In that case, he is a wanton, not a person. Oh, hey wanton! Hi, wanton here. Wow, I'm surprised because wontons are usually animals or very young children. No, we can be adult humans. Okay, very confident. So you have many first-order desires and the strongest one moves you into action. Is that correct? That's right. I even used my reason to deliberate on how to act on my desires. Right, even though reason is necessary for will, it's not sufficient. Do you care which of your first-order desires becomes your will? No, I don't. I just identify the strongest desire and go with it. I don't have any preference as to which desire becomes my will. I don't care. Thank you, Wanton, for the interview. Now, it should be noted that being a wanton can be a spectrum based on the frequency of not having second-order volition and acting wantonly. But fear not. Even if you end up doing things that are not commendable, you're not necessarily a wanton for it. I hope the following comparison of two alcoholics clarifies how not to be a wanton regardless of the circumstances one is in. Alright, there are two alcoholics with the same physiological level of addiction. Both have conflicting first-order desires, them being wanting to drink and wanting to refrain from drinking. Alcoholic A is an unwilling addict. The issue of the freedom of the will, while important, is a whole topic for another video. Now, on the contrary, alcoholic B is a wanton. That's it for Frankfurt's account of desire, will, volition, and what constitutes the essence of a person. I would strongly encourage you to think about your own first-order desires, relevant second-order desires, and most importantly, your second-order volitions. I, for one, can very often identify an aspect of my life where I've been behaving like a wanton. So it really helps to remind myself how crucial self-reflection is. Thank you for watching. Please comment any thoughts, questions, objections to Frankfurt, applications to your own life. If you like this video and want me to keep making philosophy videos, like and subscribe as well. Alright, have a philosophical week, guys.